So as you just saw, crooks are looking to steal your goods this holiday, just like they did last year and the year before and the year before that. That means we turn live right now to Melissa Castro. She is with the police department here in Corpus Christi, crime prevention specialist. Melissa, it's so great to see you. I wish you were here in studio. It's always a pleasure visiting with you because you're so knowledgeable on the subject. What is the single biggest thing that's bothering you right now that you're worried about for people that are out there that will be shopping?
Probably the thing that, and as you know, being with auto theft for at least 5 or 6 years, and now I'm in the crime prevention unit, so it's an overall awareness on any kind of residential, commercial prevention information. But I think what more importantly right now, like I said, it's still auto crimes. It's people making sure and not to leave anything in their vehicle. And as we noted, during our press conference, we did give some numbers out there. And 54% of our auto crimes are victim assisted, John Thomas. And I know that we've spoken about this subject many times. A lot of times when you're out there, people will ask you, what's the best kind of alarm for me to put in my car? And you can save your money because the best thing that we can do that's proactive is we've got to lock our vehicles. And if we're not going to lock the vehicles, then don't leave anything inside right now. There's so many weapons that are being left in the vehicle. And that's one of the things that I think would help us out immensely is just by doing that. Let's not leave our weapons, in our cars, and no valuables. And you just staying alert. Right now, thank goodness we're starting to, slowly creep out of this pandemic. So with that being said, we've been cooped up and, staying in our homes for so long. So that excitement's going to kind of, I believe, take away from us being as alert as to what's going on in our surroundings. So if anything we can tell anybody is, when you're out and about right now, especially with the holiday season shopping starting, look ups. Don't be looking at your phone. Look around. When you're unlocking the car, you want to make sure and take everything in. Are probably one of the most important things that we need to make sure and remember. And as noted in our press conference, so we are starting our holiday initiative, and that begins today and runs on through January. So we've got the 3 sites, as was mentioned. We've got site 1, which is going to be La Palmera and La Palmera shops. Site 2 is more Plaza, Best Buy, and Restaurant Row. And then site 3 is going to be Kohl's, the Walmart, and the HEB Plus off of Saratoga. So you'll see more presence in these areas. And also, with that being said, these are the areas that as well you want to be also more cautious. Ourselves as citizens, we can do a lot, and we get busy, John Thomas, and we've got trying to get kids in the car, trying to keep everybody organized. Is like I said, there is the excitement of us slowly being able to go back to a little bit of normal. So with that being said, if we're going to be taking trips to the bank, that's another thing to be very, very, if you want to go to the bank, let's say before you go shopping, do a buddy system. Try not to go by yourself. Always, 2 eyes are better than 1. Again, you don't want to make the obvious. And like I said, with our crime reduction unit, we try to give awareness on everything. If you're a business or you're an employee and you do the bank drops, like I said, have 2 people go with you. And you want to make sure and keep your route, change your route. But you want to make sure not making any stops. Go where if you're leaving the business and you're going straight to the bank, do that. Don't stop at the stripes. Don't do this. We've had in the past during these holidays, we do have to where they're watching. They're watching the person leave the bank or leave the business actually. They and concealing the money. And then what they'll do is before they'll stop at the store. Or they'll do this instead of going to the bank directly. Melissa, and that's a perfect opportunity because they know that either you've left it in the car, if they don't see it on your person, they don't see the purse, then they know that it's in the vehicle. So those are the things that we just can do in order to, prevent becoming a victim of a crime right now.
Melissa, you have so many great tips, and you know me, I could visit with you all morning long. It's always a pleasure taking time to see what y'all are up to and making sure you're keeping us safe. A lot of that does fall on us to be prepared to, as you say, lock, take, and hide. Melissa, thank you so very much. Happy Thanksgiving to you and your family.
Thank you, John Thomas.
Absolutely.
Thank you for having me, and happy Thanksgiving to everyone. Be safe.
Thank you. You too.